Hello everyone, this is BG10.
And welcome to a two-part review this time. We have two episodic specials of Dragon Ball Z that we're going over this time. The first is Bardock, the father of Goku.
Yep. Bardock, the father of Goku.
So, plot-wise?
I thought it was pretty cool. I do have some issues with it, but I did enjoy it overall.
Yeah, it seems like a fine enough look at Goku's father and what happened at the fall of Planet Vegeta and the fall of the Saiyans.
Yeah,
it works to do what it wanted to show. So do we go over the characters now? And by that I mean Bardock.
Mostly just Bardock.
Bardock, I guess. Everyone else we already have thoughts on from the other things, other Dragon Ball reviews.
Yeah.
So Bardock.
I enjoy Bardock. He's kind of a himbo, honestly. I like him.
Yeah, he's oddly a cult favorite of the Dragon Ball Z series, where it's like, not many people know who the hell he is, but people who like him, like him.
Yeah, he's fun. I enjoy this character. Yeah, but if you made a bunch of episodes, if they made more stuff about him, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
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 But what do we think about the little bit his squad got? I think I enjoyed that they.
I liked the closeness of the squad.
Yeah.
Like, it's clear that they're a battle squad, but they are friends.
Yeah, and I also enjoyed that they feel very they felt very distinct from each other immediately. Like, you immediately were like, you could immediately set them apart from each other in your mind.
Honestly, what watching this meant to me mostly was just making me excited to actually play through the events in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's DLC, where they might be a bit more fleshed out.
Hopefully, yeah.
Where it's like, if this was just a 45-minute teaser, I'm excited to try it out in Kakarot.
Yeah,
when I get to it.
That does sound cool.
So I'm not getting to that for a long time.
So, man, can I just point out, Kid Vegeta? They literally just I'm questioning. Did they literally just have Vegeta's voice actor do his Vegeta voice and then they pitched it up? Because that's what it sounds like.
Probably.
It's hilarious.
Unless they found some kid who just really liked doing Vegeta impression.
Yeah, it's either that or they just told Vegeta's voice actor to sound younger and he did it by just making his voice higher pitched.
Probably.
And Nappa has hair. Nappa had hair.
That's weird.
Nappa's bald because he's old.
He's like sick. It's not because he's just bald. He's like 60 to 70 years old.
Well, I don't know. People do go bald not sometimes. Maybe he just has back genes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a 30-year gap.
It
is like a 30-year gap between Goku baby versus Goku adult. At least I'm assuming it's like at least a 25 plus.
Yeah. Yes, that makes sense. Frieza just
Frieza.
He's just having a great time being evil.
Yeah. he makes you forget that he just genocided an entire species.
Or like, you almost think Vegeta's the first planet he ever blew up, and how excited he is about it. So I guess we should probably talk about the plot.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the plot is basically, this is things you've heard about. Now you get to see it.
And then Bardock's just seeing visions of the future and apparently mind reading, even though he never actually does the mind reading part.
Yeah. It's... I think I feel like what maybe the biggest weakness of this is I get to the end of it and I'm like, okay, that was cool. It was cool to see this, but it doesn't. I don't feel like it really adds anything to Dragon Ball Z. I don't feel like it adds anything to the plot.
It adds a cool character. That's pretty much about it.
It's like, oh, this character's cool, and we got to see the character being cool.
Yeah.
We didn't get like a moment of what... I think it'd be cool if there was like a moment of like Bardock actually did something that actually made a difference. But he doesn't. Which I would say is kind of
not really a point. There's not really a point where he's able to.
Yeah, but I think it'd be cool if they gave him that.
Yeah, they could have given Frieza like a third commander that Bardock killed. Because you can't kill Dodoria or Zarbon because they're in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. Where it's like, you could have added a third commander or something.
Or what if he did something like he did something that caused... that made it so Goku was able to leave the planet before Vegeta was destroyed.
Well, then it'd literally just be Superman. It'd literally just be, go my son, be free!
I mean, even if he didn't realize he did it, or something. Like, he just stalled Frieza long enough that Goku just happened to leave in time, and he didn't even necessarily know it happened.
Yeah, it was honestly really weird to see Goku just leave, where it's like, huh. Yeah, that could have worked really well, yeah.
Yeah, like, It kind of overall is like, yeah, this was cool. It kind of felt a little pointless.
Yeah, it is pretty much showing you instead of just telling you.
Yeah, it was neat to see. I liked watching it. I don't feel like it really added that much to Dragon Ball Z. I don't think it's a must-watch, but it's fun. Oh, I do have one more thing to add. Is that when, I guess it's a little bit... another thing to add about the movie in general is that, like, when they had the fight scene with Bardock fighting all the elites, I thought that fight was actually very well done. I felt like it did a really good job of selling... I felt like it was like... Yeah, Bardock is a really good fighter, but I feel like a lot of the time Dragon Ball has this issue where it's like, we're going to show you how powerful this character is by just how much
yeah, it's like, when's the last time that
be able to take hits, but just being able to take the enemy's hits and then blowing them up instantly.
Bardock's literally beaten the hell out of multiple times in this movie.
Yeah, like, but in this fight, like, Bardock beats most of the elites by, like, fighting smarter than them.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, good fight choreography. Good job. Well done. It was a good fight.
He also uses his enemies to take down the others as well.
Yeah.
I noticed as well.
I think that is also one of the things I really enjoyed. I enjoyed about Bardock as a character was like he just like his fighting style just comes off as like very clever.
Yeah.
He's cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy his fighting style and stuff. Like he comes off as like a clever underdog kind of fighter.
Well, his whole team are underdogs. They're considered low class.
But it was really good. I think it was really cool to see that represented in the actual fight.
Yeah.
I think it worked really well. So like, I think overall it was like, I think some of the details of the story could have used some more work, but the execution of it was actually really, really solid.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
It was like an idea that could have used more work, but the execution of it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall it was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I liked it. Good movie. Good movie.
See you guys in a bit for the other one we got. And we're back with History of Trunks.
Yeah, this one's better.
Yep. Yeah, I've heard incredibly good things about this one.
Yeah, it was a great time. I enjoyed this one a lot. I wouldn't say it's peak Dragon Ball, but it's well above par.
Yeah.
For sure. So where do we start? I mean, Gohan.
Yeah. First time we see adult Gohan in the series.
Yeah, I like him a lot. I enjoy his character a lot.
I think it's a different voice from my memory.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the Trunks timeline Gohan.
Yeah. I think, I feel like he feels, I'm like struggling to figure out how to put it in a word. He feels like Goku, but a little bit different. It's hard for me to put into words what is different about it, but I like what's different about him.
More mature-ish.
Yeah, I guess he feels maybe a little bit wiser and more mature than Goku.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Which does fit with Gohan's character.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like Gohan is actually smarter than Goku even at his young age.
Well, yeah, that's most people in Dragon Ball, honestly.
Yeah. Oof, for Goku not being as smart as this 5-year-old, his less than 10-year-old son.
Well, Chi-Chi's doing a good job then.
Yeah, good job, Chi-Chi. Good job, Chi-Chi.
17 and 18. Pretty much exactly what season 4 was. Just more of season 4, 17 and 18.
But a whole movie. I think I laughed out loud. Like 5 times every scene they were in. I love them so much.
Yeah.
They're hilarious.
Uh-huh.
But they're also they're also at the same time, they're definitely intimidating villains.
Yep.
They're great. I love them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both are great.
Honestly, I feel like they're half the reason I enjoyed this movie as much as I did.
Probably.
They're absolutely delightful.
Alright, let's go for someone else. Bulma, with the screen time she has.
She has some fun, sassy moments that I enjoy.
Yep.
Gosh, why do kids think their parents are so stupid?
We were once you guys, you know. We know how it works. We know the shtick.
Preach, sister.
I love jumping from Season 2 review Bulma to this review Bulma.
My opinion of Bulma turned around so freaking fast.
All it needed was Vegeta. Speaking of Vegeta, his trunks.
It's cool that I like that you kind of see, this is like younger Trunks. He's not, he hasn't matured yet. He's still a little bit like, he's like, I know what I need to do, and he doesn't know what he needs to do.
Yep.
He's quite reckless.
Yep.
And this is kind of like the story of him learning that he needs to accept help.
Yeah.
And that learning his own limits, basically. Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
AKA the thing that makes him different from Vegeta.
Yeah. Trunks is a great character. I really love Trunks.
The plot itself?
It's pretty good.
It works a lot better than the Bardock story because it has a lot more to work with.
I feel like it still doesn't have like, on the one hand, it still doesn't have the thing of like, do we learn something new that makes it important in that way? But on the other hand, I think it still works because because we get to basically see how Trunks got to the character. We get to see
we get to see how he turned into from Season 4.
Yeah, we get to see him develop into that character, which is pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
And we also get to see cool fights, and we get to see the androids being the androids.
And Gohan's death.
Yeah. That was, like, we were told
very early what...
Yeah. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. We didn't quite know how. Honestly, I expected the first time when you gave the sensu bean to, when he's giving the sensu bean to Trunks. I expected that was going to be his death. So I was wrong about that.
No, he just lost an arm. Yeah. Which seems to be a running thing for Gohan.
Poor guy.
Breaks his arm during the fight with Cell, loses an arm to the androids.
You think he's a Star Wars character?
Huh.
Usually Toriyama goes for chest injuries.
And planet meats.
No, that was the first movie. We're talking about the second one.
Okay. Well, not technical first.
The second movie of this review.
Yeah.
We're done talking about that movie. Anything else we're missing? The androids keeping scores.
The animation's pretty good.
Yeah, the animation's really good. This is quality Dragon Ball animation.
Yeah, this is like Season 6 animation compared to the Bardock Season 2 to 3 animation.
Yeah. Quality stuff. Very enjoyable and cool.
The good movie gets the shorter review as usual.
We're just like, it's good. I feel like it's because when we talk about the bad movies, we're like, this is what I think could have been done with. Yeah, I think we're like, I think this is something they could have done differently. But with good movies, we're like, it's good. We don't need to tell you what happens. It's good.
Yeah.
We're basically like, it was good. Here are some highlights we thought were cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, good movie. Enjoyed. will recommend.
So would you recommend both?
I would definitely
because
recommend
these are the few Dragon Ball movies that are still canon.
I think I would say definitely watch this one. The other one, watch it if you feel like it, but you're not missing way too much if you skip it. But I definitely recommend this one.
Yeah, you definitely should watch History of Trunks.
Definitely History of Trunks.
Maybe
the other one
Father
is if you want to. If you want to, it's good, but if you're not interested, if you're not that interested, you're not gonna miss out on way too much if you skip it.
Yeah. But yeah, these are two. But yeah, as I said, with the super timeline changing a few things, these are two. I think one of the very few Dragon Ball movies that are still considered canon.
I'm still canon.
The Broly movies were known to be canon until the Super Broly movie happened. Where that one got retconned into the Super timeline instead. By the way, next review is the original Broly movie. Because even though it's non-canon, it's freaking hilarious, and we need to talk about Junpei's actor screaming his heart out for 2 minutes. It deserves to be shown.
Yep.
But yeah, History of Trunks is great.
Thumbs up. We recommend.
And it's another thing where it's like, yeah, I'm excited for doing the DLC of Kakarot.
Yes. So you can get your butt kicked by androids.
Yay!
Or maybe you'll actually beat them and then you'll just get your butt kicked in cutscenes.
That's what usually happens in Kakarot.
Imagine if they actually made it so that they did a thing where you have to do well enough, but then the game just kicks your butt. And the actual gameplay.
I think there's actually a few Dragon Ball Z video games that have a what if you win certain fights. I think there are joke fights where Piccolo actually beats Nappa. Joke timelines where Piccolo defeats Nappa.
What? Impossible!
Vegeta just shoots him.
I am the better balls man.
The funny part is that timeline doesn't even change anything because Nappa dies anyway shortly after.
It's like he's like, yes, I defeated him. Ha ha! And then Vegeta just pulls him up.
Pew!
Pew pew. Sayonara.
Yeah, the Trunks one is a good what if scenario. The good what if scenario that works with the Trunks, with what Trunks says in season 4.
Yeah.
And again, it had way more things to do with instead of the Bardock one, where it's all the major Frieza characters you can't kill. Meanwhile, the future Trunks timeline actually has a lot of things that you can show off. Did we also mention that Trunks is 16?
At which point in the movie? Because there is
at the ending timeline.
Let's see.
Well, at least 16 to 17-ish.
Nice. What a strong, handsome boy. Look at that man.
Also, can I also mention that showing Goku's death from the heart virus at the beginning of the movie was actually a pretty good intro as well.
Yeah, it was good.
Just everyone's disbelief and just Vegeta oh? Oh.
Oh.
Damn it!
No, I was supposed to kill you, Kakarot.
I was supposed to surpass you! If you die before I surpass you, that means I never surpassed you! Jerk!
Life isn't even worth living anymore.
Huh. Oh, damn it, Vegeta's turning emo.
Wasn't he already emo?
Huh. I think there's a difference between emo and anti-hero.
True.
Anyway, at this point we are truly rambling review.
Yeah.
So we will end it.